Hello everyone, I am Sumani. Now I am going to explain you the topic of serializability and its types. Serializability means whenever there are parallel transactions taking place in the database, we need to convert it into the serial actions in order to get the data consistency. So, introduction to serializability. Coming to this topic, serializability is a concept in database management that ensures transactions are executed in a way that maintains consistency and integrity. Means we are converting parallel actions into the serial actions in order to complete the transactions one by one, and it guarantees that transactions appear to be executed in a sequential order, even if they are executed concurrently. Concurrently means here the transactions are occurring in a parallel manner. So there are many consequences occur during the parallel actions. So in order to avoid those issues, we are using serializability in order to get sequential transaction, that is serial transactions, to get the data consistently without interruption of any other parallel transactions. So serializability is crucial for maintaining databases correctness and preventing issues like lost updates and dirty reads and deadlock, and other issues are there that happens during the parallel transactions. In order to avoid all these issues, serializability is crucial for maintaining database correctness. And next, coming to the conflict serializability, and there is one more serializability called as view serializability. So conflict serializability is one of the key types of serializability in database systems. So it ensures that transactions can be serialized in a way that avoids conflicts such as read-write and write-write conflicts. There are certain conflicts in database that occurs generally during parallel transactions, that is read-write and write-write. These are the conflicts. To address these conflicts, we use conflict serializability. So what it ensures that a transaction can be serialized. Serialized means parallel actions can be converted into serial actions. So by analyzing the read and write sets of transaction, conflict serializability can be determined to ensure a consistent order of execution. So we do this conflict serializability. We check conflict serializability for a parallel transaction first, and then if conflict serializability is not occurring for the parallel transaction, then we go to the view serializability. And next, coming to the view serializability, it is another important type of serializability that focuses on visibility of data changes between the transactions. Generally, there will be a parallel transactions occurring in a database. So in order to get the serial actions, to get the data consistency, what we does is initially we check conflict serializability. If that doesn't perform well, if that doesn't occur in that parallel transaction, then we come to view serializability. What we do is we interchange the transactions, but it resembles the same as a previous transactions. This is what view serializability means. It ensures that final result of executing concurrent transactions is equivalent to the some serial order of those transactions. So initially we have parallel transactions occurring in database. So there will be a conflicts like read write and write write conflicts that occurs. So to address that conflict, we use conflict serializability. But if that also doesn't work, then we comes to view serializability. We interchange the non-conflict pairs to get the serial transaction. So this helps in At the end we get another way of transaction which is equivalent to the given parallel transactions. So this is called view serializability. So view serializability is more relaxed than conflict serializability, but still guarantees data consistency. In both the serializabilities, those are view serializability and conflict serializability. View serializability guarantees data consistency. So these are the two main serializability concepts to make which are used to get the data consistency in parallel transactions. And recoverable serializability. So it is all recoverability is one of the drawback in parallel transactions generally occur, like irrecoverability and deadlock and starvation. These are the drawbacks of parallel transactions. To address these issues, we use recoverability serializability. Ensures that a transaction can be recovered to a consistent state in case of failures or abort. Whenever in a parallel transaction, whenever a failure occurs, then transactions are rolled back. Those will not be executed, and the updated data will not be updated in the database. So this is called as irrecoverability. So this issue can be solved by using recoverable serializability. It guarantees that if a transaction needs data written by another transaction, the written transaction must commit before reading transaction. So after commit statement, all the values that are changed will be updated in the database. Before commit, if the transaction fails, then it will not be updated in the database. So this type of serializability prevents issues like lost updates and ensures data integrity during recovery scenarios. And there is also one more serializability called as strict serializability. So it is the strongest form of serializability that ensures transactions are executed in strict and sequential order. So what strict and sequential order means, those parallel transactions are converted into sequential order after certain serializability to maintain data consistency. It enforces that transactions must appear to be executed one after the another without any overlap or concurrency. So this strict serializability states that there should be no parallel transactions, and there should be no other transaction interrupted in one of the transactions. So it always maintains the serial actions. One transaction must be completed first and then other transaction. Like this, line by line the transactions has to be executed. While strict serializability provides the highest level of consistency, it may lead to reduced performance due to limited concurrency. So this is the disadvantage of strict serializability. And summarizing this topic, serializability is essential for maintaining data consistency and integrity in the database systems. And taking up the key points from the serializability concept. So first, initially the main thing is parallel actions are converted into serial actions. This is called serializability to maintain data consistency. So there are different types of serializability: conflict, view, recoverable, and strict. Offer varying levels of consistency and trades-off in terms of performance. So by understanding and implementing the appropriate type of serializability, data systems can ensure reliable and correct data operations. So this is the whole concept of serializabilities and its types. Thank you. I hope you all understood the topic.